Good morning, BookTube friends. It is the second week of the Halloween Readathon. It is Saturday morning. I went for a little hike this morning and was able to listen to an audiobook. So I am 40% done with White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. This book does fit the prompt of co-host favorite, but there's another reason why I needed to finish this book this weekend, and that's that I am actually meeting the author on Friday. So I'm taking my students on a field trip to the Virginia Book Festival, and we're attending an author session with Tiffany Jackson. So it was meant to be. I was supposed to read this book this weekend. I'm really enjoying it so far. We're following a main character named Marigold who has just made the move from California to the Midwest. She is in a new blended family. She's having to get used to a new stepdad and a bratty 10-year-old stepsister. So this book is heavy on the family drama. Her mother is a writer, and so the house they've moved into is part of this program that supports young artists, but also it's part of a revitalization effort for the town of Cedarville, which is kind of run down. There are lots of creepy things happening in this house, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. So I will say so far it's not the creepiest book I've ever read. So it's not a book that I would be scared to read at night, but it is a very solid YA, and it has all the things that I like to see in young adult books. So I'm really enjoying that. I did go get a haircut this morning, so I got a good bit of length cut off, but this isn't my end goal. I actually have an appointment with my normal hairstylist in 2 weeks, and I'm planning to go with a chin length bob, but my hair was getting so aggravating that I could not wait any longer. I had to go get some length chopped. I don't know if any of you out there like to go to the gym before you go to work, but I'm one of those people, and so if you're taking a shower and having to dry your hair at the gym, I don't know, it's just a bit of a hassle. It's too much aggravation. So yeah, needed a cut, and yeah, I like it this length, but I think I'm still gonna go a little bit shorter. So yeah, that's what I've done today. I do have a lunch date with a friend for her birthday, so I'm gonna go do that. I may listen to some more today at some point, and I also may start Katie by Michael McDowell, which is another co-host favorite. So very excited to see what I get into this weekend. I also have to show off this really awesome Halloween shirt that I picked up on Etsy. Love my Etsy purchases, and I'm really digging this flannel print. I will say, if you do not buy your flannel from Duluth, you're missing out. I just feel like they have the best flannel. It's a little pricey, but I feel like it lasts forever. So I haven't bought any from Duluth in a while. So yeah, got this. Felt very fall, and it's really nice to have some crisp, comfortable weather finally. It was a very nice fall day on the trail, so that was really fun. But I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will check in when I have something to say. Good morning, BookTube. So it is Sunday morning, and I've got a little reading update. I am about 70% done with the White Smoke audiobook, and we're getting a very interesting backstory behind the haunting there. So I'm excited to see what the ending has in store. I will say, though, the standout this weekend is Katie by Michael McDowell. I started reading that as an ebook last night, and I'm about 40% through. And right from the start, that book is shocking. It is awesome. The main character, Katie, is pure evil, and even as a child, the opening scene reveals her depravity. If you are someone who cannot handle any form of animal torture, I will tell you the opening scene involves the stunting of puppies, and Katie is involved in that and actually ends up killing one of the puppies in a pretty gruesome opening scene. But I feel like that scene really kind of set the tone for the book and set the tone for that character. So yeah, I'm really into that. And yeah, I will check back in when I have more to say about these books, but I'm just out for my morning walk, so I will get to it. Happy Monday, BookTube friends. So I'm here wrapping up this Halloween reading vlog, and yesterday before we went out of town to go hiking, I did finish up White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson, and I was impressed. If you go into that book expecting just kind of like the run-of-the-mill haunted house story, I think you're going to be surprised because the story ended up being very multi-layered. And even though it wasn't the scariest book I've read, like I would have no problem reading that book at night, I did like the ending, and I can't say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but the more I think about the ending, the more I like it. It's a very thought-provoking ending. It poses a lot of questions, and it's really more than just Marigold in this house. It's really a community issue that we see play a pivotal role in the plot, and I really liked how the author handled that, because I feel like there's this tendency in a lot of young adult books right now to jump on kind of hot button topics or issues, and the story kind of gets lost in that. Like the plot and the characters are secondary to some sort of point they're trying to make. I feel like this book asks some questions and definitely has something to say, but it does it in a way that is embedded in the story and it doesn't feel forced. And it would leave, I think, a young person at the end of this with some very interesting things to ponder. So very impressed with that book. And this morning I was able to finish Katie by Michael McDowell, and wow, that book was amazing because it really kind of melded two of my favorite things, historical fiction and then also horror. I feel like this author did a great job of writing a horror book in a very historical setting, and it felt very natural. So I don't know if that's something that this author does often in their horror books, but definitely will want to check out more of Michael McDowell. And wow, you know, Katie is just pure evil. There were so many instances in this book where it almost gave me a visceral reaction. There were lots of disturbing scenes in this book, and it is a story in the end, too, about justice and about revenge, and there's a bit of a love story in there as well, and there's some redemption. So there's all sorts of really cool points to the story, but very, very pleased with how that worked out. I didn't have to DNF any books this weekend, and I feel like I had a great reading weekend. I am feeling a little bit under the weather though, so I'm probably just gonna hang out the rest of the day, not gonna do any more reading. This is gonna be kind of the end of this readathon for me, even though I could probably fit in like a little novella or something. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I just need to rest and relax. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.